"Come here, little fella. Mom sees someone take her son from crib on Babycam." Story of the day. Sally was the only daughter and was spoiled by her parents, but her world was shattered when her parents divorced due to irreconcilable differences when she was 8. Sally's mom, Lisa, was heartbroken when her husband left, and Sally decided to do something to make her mom happy. Sally arranged a secret date with her favorite teacher, Mr. Adams, to bring a smile back to her mom's face. Lisa had an old telescope she rarely used, so Sally asked her to donate it to a science exhibition. The girl then snuck into Mr. Adams' office after school and left a note inviting him to collect it. Sally was delighted when her teacher agreed to visit the following afternoon and was looking forward to seeing her mom's joy. However, things would soon take a dark turn. "Oh, Paris, don't get me started on Paris. Whenever I visit, I never miss Louvre Museum." Lisa chuckled as she sipped champagne from her glass. She could not resist how she and Mr. Adams loved the same things in life. They had a thing for white roses, red velvet cake, black dresses, walking around Manhattan streets under the sapphire moonlight, and a lot more in common. Lisa and Mr. Adams had a lot in common, such as their love of Paris, the Louvre Museum, white roses, red velvet cake, black dresses, walking around Manhattan streets under the sapphire moonlight, and stargazing. Mr. Adams was curious to know why Lisa never used her telescope, and Lisa explained that her ex-husband wasn't really into science, so she gave up her dreams to raise their daughter, Sally. Something strange and beautiful sparked between them then and there, and it felt like they'd known each other for ages. As time ticked away, Lisa and Mr. Adams were married in an intimate church wedding with Sally as their bridesmaid. But months later, Sally felt she was losing her spot in her mom and stepdad's hearts when they welcomed their baby boy, Ronnie. Sally stopped running home to hug her mom and shower her with kisses due to her brother getting all the attention. Mr. Adams started spending more time with his newborn son, while Lisa was overwhelmed with caring for the baby. Sally felt she was no longer the center of attention and that her spot as the only pampered child was being taken away. Sally's resentment and jealousy grew with each passing day as she felt she was losing everything she had known and loved. Sally felt like an outsider in her own family and wanted to regain her parents' love and affection. She approached her mom and Mr. Adams to take her to a pop concert, but Lisa turned Sally down. Mr. Adams said he was too busy with a client meeting and told her it would be great if she played with her little brother. Sally is struggling to adjust to her new life with her little brother, and her mother and Mr. Adams console her. Lisa encourages her to accept her new role as a big sister, but Lisa also apologizes for not spending more time with her. She explains that taking care of a little baby is not easy and that she hasn't slept well for so many days. Mr. Adams tells Sally that being a big sister is an honor that not everybody gets, and that she has the opportunity to shape her little brother's life and help him grow into a wonderful person. Sally's heart feels heavier than it was when she found out she was going to be a sister, and Lisa and Mr. Adams are worried she will never accept her baby brother. Mr. Adams assures her that it will get better and that her brother Ronnie will bring so much love and sunshine into her life. Sally was not sure if she was ready to be Ronnie's big sister, but realized her parents were upset. She hugged them and told them she loved them, feeling a pang of hope in her heart. Days later, Sally finds herself sitting by her mother's bedside at the hospital, feeling guilty for not supporting her when she needed it. Just as she was lost in deep thought, Mr. Adams walks in with a piece of news. Her mother needs to rest after returning home and will be discharged only a week later. Mr. Adams is still worried and doesn't know how to manage everything on his own, so he asks Sally to help him with taking care of baby Ronnie. Sally threw herself into caring for her baby brother, feeling a joy she hasn't felt in a long time. Then, a week later, Lisa was discharged from the hospital, but she was on bed rest and caring for her newborn when she experienced an unsettling event. Lisa noticed a silhouette leaning over her baby's crib, whispering something to him. She turned to her side and saw Mr. Adams was fast asleep. She'd initially thought it was him in the baby's nursery, but he was with her in their room. Lisa rushes to her baby's nursery to investigate a lullaby she recognizes as her late mother's. Lisa's hand trembled in fear as she slowly pushed the door open, her heart hammering in her chest. Lisa finds a shadowy figure holding her baby and singing a lullaby, causing her to panic. Lisa's heart was overflowing with emotions when she saw Sally there. She cried at seeing Sally cradling her little brother in her arms while he latched onto a feeding bottle. Lisa is proud of Sally for taking care of her brother, and Lisa is overwhelmed with joy. The night ended beautifully, and the family awakened to a brighter morning. Sally no longer had a grudge against her little brother and did her best to care for him. Sally was over the moon when her baby brother Ronnie babbled his first ever word. She was the happiest sister in the world and always had her best foot forward in caring for her little brother. But would she be ready and accepting if her parents told her she would have another little brother several months later? Lisa was pregnant with her second baby and worried if Sally would be ready for another. Sally's eyes welled up with tears as she scooped up her baby brother in her arms and took him away to sing a lullaby. Just then, Sally entered the room with 2 gift boxes. "What's that, sweetie?" Lisa curiously took one gift box from Sally's hand. "It's for Ronnie, Mom," said Sally. "Today's the day he called me Sally, and I wanted to celebrate our anniversary. It's a woolen hat I made for him at school." "Darling, I'm so proud of you." Lisa hugged Sally, tearing up. "You're such a wonderful sister Ronnie could ever have." Sally heartily smiled as she took out another little parcel and gave it to her mom. "These are knitted shoes for my future brother. Mom, Dad, when will we have one more baby brother?" Mr. Adams and Lisa could not hold back their tears of joy, and that evening, Lisa marched to Sally's bedroom with a picture of the ultrasound she'd taken to reveal the good news.